it's Friday afternoon. Got off work a little bit early here. Got some firewood in the back. Going to drop off to a buddy of mine that doesn't live too far from where I work. So try to kill, I guess the saying is two birds with one stone here. I have about a 73 or 4 mile round trip to get from home to work and back home. So get this dropped off to him and then head home and maybe do some hunting here this afternoon. Got a busy weekend planned. Got a party, bonfire party to go to on Saturday where I'm dropping this wood off at, and then on Sunday we got a concert to go to there in Evansville. Zach Williams, Mercy Me, and I think Toby Mac's going to be there too, so that should be a great concert there Sunday night. So we're going to try to get a few things done. Need to work on the dock a little bit, get some more waterproofing stuff applied to it, and then do a little bit of wood splitting, and then have a good time Saturday evening and Sunday evening. So let me know how far your drive is to work. Like I said, mine's about 73, 74 miles, somewhere in there. What's crazy about it is I can leave out our driveway. I've got 2 little short roads on to get on, and then I am 4-lane all the way to work. And I've got 25 stoplights on one road to get to work, and I go over 3 counties to get there. So again, let me know how far you go to work. What are some of the things you guys do to kill time? You listen to podcast type stuff or radio stations. Let me know what I found one thing that helps me on these long drives, especially in the morning going in. Listen to a lot of sermons. There's one channel I listen to on the radio. They have 20 or 30 minute sermons there. A couple different pastors speaking, Rick Warren, Dr. David Jeremiah, and some other ones on there. And, that actually gives me some time to put things in perspective and get the message, and helps my day get started correctly, and take some of the pain off of having to drive that far every day to go to work. Those are some of the things that helps me. But again, let me know what some of the things you're doing, if you got long drives or commutes or train rides or whatever that is, and what you're doing to help get you through that time. So the drive home, this is typically the way I like to go. We're in a little town here called Newburgh, Indiana, and this is right here on the Ohio River, which you'll see here in just a minute. But this is a pretty neat little area up through here. Got some little shops and different things through here. It's you can see there. I'll get the camera back up, but pretty neat little area. It's pretty quiet in the evening time. A lot of people enjoy getting out down here and walking. A couple different restaurants down through here, and then get through this stop sign here, and you'll see here in a minute, you'll see the Ohio River and the Newburgh riverfront here. And then there's actually a lock and dam up here at Newburgh also on the Ohio River, which you'll see in the background. But this area up through here is, like I said, really nice, pretty in the spring and in the fall. We come down here and walk every once in a while, but when I get up in this area, I know I'm almost home, and things kind of start to go away as far as stress from the day or whatever you might call it from work. But yeah, it's again very pretty up through here. There's a big house right there. houses here on the left. Nice walking path over here on the right hand side also. And you'll see the lock and dam here in just a minute. Lock and dam there. Yeah, I made it home. Looks like we got a package delivered here maybe. Get out and open the gate. The one thing on that last video, you saw me coming down the driveway on the tractor there, but one thing it's hard to tell is what the elevation change is from down here at the gate all the way up to the house. The driveway's about a quarter mile long, and it probably climbs I'm guessing around 100 foot in elevation change between where I'm at and up at the top of the driveway there. On the agenda for sure tomorrow is getting some leaves cleaned up here off the driveway. We try to do it a few times a year. I don't like to do it all the time. It takes quite a bit of effort to get everything cleaned up here. But this is way up here. Right here. Park down here and let the chickens out and head up to the house. I think I'm going to do some hunting here shortly and probably talk to you all tomorrow. We're going to try to get some leaves blown, maybe a little hunting, and get some of this other stuff up. These big logs I cut up down at below the driveway last week, and get the rest of those up since hopefully dried out a little bit. So it's now Saturday afternoon. We're going to try to get some logs off the driveway here. This trailer's made by DR, and you can take the bed out the back of it so you can put logs in it. This is down below the driveway. Noah, our son's on the tractor, bringing it in, and I'm on the side-by-side with the trailer, and here's about where things go wrong. So as you can see, the tire come off the rim, ended up getting a stick behind the rim and the tire there, and ended up tearing the valve stem off the rim. So we had to limp it out of the woods there and got it up to the house. So the other thing we ran into, nobody had a tractor valve for the wheel here, so that put us completely down on Saturday and actually till Monday. So one thing we did manage to get done this year was get our new dock rebuilt here on the front pond. So that was something we did over, it probably took 2 weeks on and off to get this finished up. Out here at the end of the dock, it's in about 12 foot of water, so pretty decent depth. And if we ever wanted to put a diving board or a slide or something out here, it would be a lot of fun also. But I did get some of it sealed here a while back using the the Thompson's, I think this is just a clear waterproofing stuff. Yeah, Thompson's water seal, clear wood sealer. So hopefully this will protect it for some time. The old dock was made out of 2x6s for the decking and stuff. So I did go back with 2x6s. Hopefully it'll last a little bit longer than the thin deck boards, but definitely want to get it protected before winter comes. So view out over the pond here. So this pond, I think I mentioned in the first video, this one here is about 3.5 acres, about 21 foot in depth out in the deepest part there. And this lake was dug in 1991. 1991 is when this one was put in, and the neighbors actually had one done at the same time. So I think they got a deal on it when they had it done. But I can't imagine trying to put something like this together and move all this dirt to be able to put this thing together. And then the spillway for this pond is about where that wad of brush is, right there in the center of the photo or in the video. And then this pond, actually, the spillway goes down to the other pond in the back, and that one's actually a lot larger. It's actually an old stripper pit. It's about 27 foot deep, and I think that one surface area is about 6.5 acres. So it's quite a bit bigger than this one. Again, beautiful fall day here in southern Indiana. So I'm going to finish up getting to work here, getting this sealed up, and then I'll show you the final picture. And then this evening we have the concert with Zach Williams, Mercy Me, and Toby Mac. So looking forward to that later this evening. So today is Monday, November the 6th. I was finally able to get the parts I needed here to get the tire inflated back on the rim here on the tractor. I'll show you what the part looks like that I had to get. So this is what mine looked like after the stick branch got in there and broke it off. And here is what it is supposed to look like. So if you don't know much about tractors and wheels and tires, which I really don't know that much either, this valve comes apart, so this part bolts into the wheel from here to here, and then you can unscrew the top portion where the actual Schrader valve is, and then this will, if I can get this apart, I'll sit you down here. So this will actually unscrew here, and you can take this part out, and then when you go to fill your tire with ballast, you would screw a fitting onto here and push that in. And then this would go back in, screw in. Like that, and then you can take the cap off here, put the air in here. So I'll get this back together and get back with you here. If you don't like this way of mounting tires, I suggest you turn the video off now. So you'll see here in just a minute, I had a little trouble getting everything lined up here to get the axle and the center hole on the wheel lined up. So I kept moving around a little bit, finally went back and ended up just lowering the jack down just a little bit, got everything lined up. So you can see I was able to get the wheel and tire and the tire valve, all that stuff put back together fairly quickly. It didn't take too long, but you know, different ways to mount tires. You can take them to the tire shop or have a tire truck come out and do things. This is the way I had to get it done today. But yeah, turned out all right. I'll do a final air pressure check here on it shortly. Torque the lug nuts down, and then at some point I will have to get this tire refilled with ballast. It had about 40 gallons of windshield washer fluid in it, which leaked out, of course, when the tire valve got torn apart. So I'll show that in an upcoming video, how I load the tires. Again, it takes about 40 gallons to get in there to help out, and it has really helped this tractor become a little bit more stable. It does have a narrow stance for the 33R. So again, thanks for joining us. Didn't get a lot done this weekend because the tractor went down, but had a great time at the concert last night and was able to at least get the dock stained or sealed, I should say. So it turned out pretty good. Again, thanks for watching.